He's been called a visionary, a pioneer, a revolutionary. He's even been called a genius. His real name is unknown, but you and I know him simply as Mr. Director. From high-octane road movies...
Christ! This is fast!
To Victorian costume dramas.
However will I ever find a husband?
From body shock horror...
There's an arm growing out of my arse!
To modern-day slapstick comedy. Mr. Director redefined what it was to make movies.
As a small boy, I started to discover my love of directing. I would improve my mother's lackluster performance of such things as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star with a few choice words of motivation, just enough to allow her inner stargazer to shine.
But it wasn't long before he inflicted his gift onto the wider public, with his first feature, Lost in the Woodland.
I guess for this film I was really exploring that most important part of any young person's life, at the time when you are coming of age and starting to become a fully formed adult. Obviously there's a lot of tension and unsettling moments that I wanted to highlight, and I used the character of the woodland as a metaphor for such things.
What was that?
This is frightening. It's a worry, alright, but in a way, I feel like this experience is making me into a man. Kinda like coming of age. Do you know what I mean?
For his second feature, Mr. Director seamlessly transitioned into the world of science fiction.
The juxtaposition of wedding bells and isolation was a subject that fascinated me at the time. I aimed to get under the skin of a man dealing with feelings of panic, confusion and helplessness, but with a determination to reach his goal.
Oh no, I'm really lost up here. How am I gonna get to the wedding? It's me wedding day. My fiance's gonna be well upset. Oh dear. Well, I better get a move on and try to make my way home. But I think I'm terribly lost.
Here we can hear Mr. Director directing on set using his trademark megaphone.
Cut!
Was that okay?
Not bad, Alan, not bad. But maybe this time feel with your body. Don't feel it in your head. Say the words, but don't say the words. Don't even hear what I'm saying. I'm not talking to you. I don't exist. And I'm just helping you to feel something. Okay, everyone, places please. And action.
Even with these high-concept genre films, there was always a sense of the domestic at their core.
I wanted to get to the heart of the family in the simplest way possible, thus giving the viewer a truth that couldn't be denied. It was also important to me to lay bare my political agenda and give a voice to the everyman.
Why are we so poor, Daddy?
It's the bloody government, son. The bloody government.
Is Granny coming for tea tonight?
No, son. Granny won't be coming for tea anymore. It was at this point that the Hollywood glitterati reached out to Mr. Director. But with big budgets came big compromises. And tensions began to show on set.
Is that the best English accent you can do? It's you want to get your act together, you amateur. I'm surrounded by of the highest order.
Mr. Director's response to this was to self-finance the most challenging film of his career. Here he is, between takes on set.
Lots of things that became available to me have fed into what has become the great experimental adventure.
Will you be my friend? I'll give you a strawberry.
Blatantly on a magical cactus. I bear no heed to fruit.
And this led to what became known as Mr. Director's wilderness years.
The film industry wouldn't touch me with a barge pole, so I moved on to directing TV shows, commercials, and even infomercials, all of which I am extremely proud of.
Didn't you also do a few short films?
Oh no, I don't want to talk about that. Short films. Ugh.
But then, like a phoenix from the flames, he was back with the biggest box office smash of his career.
I'm back! Yeah.
Part action-adventure, part psychological thriller, another part redemption tale, and one more part musical. Singing at the Stars was a shot in the arm to a failing movie business. and push Mr. Director right to the top of the tree.
I'm singing at the stars,
Hoping for tomorrow.
longing for the highway of forever.
I'm looking at a dream.
Watching for a hope, racing to the stars in the sky. Now, I never actually won any Oscars, BAFTAs, or any of those other superb awards. I don't know whether I was too controversial. Maybe my work was too intelligent, too involved. But I had these made, which I surround myself with as reminders of awards that maybe I could have and should have won, had the people who bestow those sorts of honours been more forward-thinking.
Awards or no awards, what followed was a string of hit movies that were both critically and commercially lauded. It seems like it'll be a while before this director folds up his director's chair.